Hi, I'm Sonia and welcome to Empress. This is a collective reading for Libra. Hello, Libra. So don't try and force the crown to fit. It might belong to a different king or queen, and no, it can be flipped around because it's a universal crown. So only take a resonate, leave the rest for someone else, and know that it can be flipped around on the person you're dealing with. These cards are Mr. Dreamer, Terrible, Heidi, Darras, and Barbara Moore. So there looks like there's something that's been hidden. It looks like the truth might be coming out. Maybe someone is coming to reveal the truth, or like maybe it's the illusions you're kind of starting to figure out what's the truth. Someone has been holding on to something. Somebody is holding on to you, possibly. Maybe it's also a little bit of financial struggles or poverty, mindset. Oh, so in the distant past, you become very abundant on your own. This is single energy. This is like taming the bird on your hand, like you've tamed the inner beast. So this person's very independent and they're really abundant. So look at this beautiful surroundings that there's a beautiful mountain as well. Her house, her castle right there. She's very abundant, this person. Could be a male or female, but they're quite abundant on their own. So recently, this is actually like a night that's come in that's really slow moving. They're grounded, they're methodical, they take their time, they're traditional. They could be an earth sign, so Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Someone that takes their time and does things properly. So you're thinking about some sort of karmic situation. It looks like you are stuck in some sort of pattern, maybe some sort of jail, like self-imposed prison, where you keep going over a situation and you're just keeping yourself stuck. You need to cut yourself free, and so you can, take this. Usually has a blindfold on this person, so you possibly need to take the blindfold off and cut yourself free, make a decision what you want for your future. So this is actually similar to that, which is actually like being trapped, being like a wounded warrior. It looks like a prison kind of situation. Looks like someone could be, looks like prison actually. Both of these cards, 8 and a 9, one is the swords and one is wands. So this is actually being a wounded warrior, this one. And this one is actually self-imposed prison, so it's actually going around in a situation over and over. And this one here is just being a wounded warrior and actually wanting, wanting to move forward, but actually keeping yourself stuck. And it's like maybe the manifestations haven't actually turned out very good. Wounding, whatever that's about. So this is before this card, but there's a fears. Fears is that maybe you're worried that things are moving too fast, or it's like messages coming in really fast. Maybe you're kind of worried about something here to do with the speed of things. Maybe things are starting to take off and you're worried about it. So how others see you as like maybe they can't stop watching you. Or maybe they see you spying and watching them. So this is interesting. This maybe is that you're speaking your truth as well. So it's delivering messages of, words. Maybe you sort of speak your truth. So this is actually, at the moment, you're hoping that you can recover from this painful sort of anxiety, sleepless nights. This is you kind of getting, wanting to kind of have a bit of sleep maybe. Waking in the night, anxiety, worries, and waking in the middle of the night. So this is actually hopes. You're hoping that you can maybe recover from this anxiety and sleepless nights. Oh, and the outcome here is the soulmate. So it looks like you're maybe meeting your soulmate. Maybe it's a true soulmate that you're coming into union with. So that's a beautiful thing there. What is the moon card, please? Just going to clarify these now. What is this moon card, please? Okay. So the moon card, there's trickery, thievery. This is actually, could be with a Leo, but it's also that you're actually feeling really happy and joyful on your own. And this is actually somebody rushing in now. So it's like they're still kind of, they're acting like they're coming in to tell the truth maybe. They could be a Pisces, they don't have to be though. But this also is air sign, so Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So this is like liar, cheater, stealer. Someone rushing in who's impulsive but there's still stuff that's hidden here. But you really wanted to just be happy. You're not really wanting to have any sort of games. You actually are not really interested in anyone that's rushing in as well. So there's somebody rushing in, but they're still hiding a lot of stuff. There's still a lot hidden. This person rushing in, they're quite impulsive, and they're still hiding things from you. So they're trying to hold on to you, it looks like, too. Four of Pentacles. Maybe you're trying to hold on to them and you're not ready to let go. Four of Pentacles. Maybe you keep thinking about them or something. So this is somebody trying to hold on to you, or you're like having a bit of poverty, like, you know, struggles, financial struggles, and it's like maybe feeling like you're in a bit of a low spot. But it's like funny that the clarification for this is like fame and fortune. It looks like someone else might be holding on to you. Possibly this person that's hiding things, and they're actually wanting to hold on to you because they're seeing how you're standing out and looking amazing. They're seeing that you're rising above the conflict and you're actually above the competition. But this is also, looks like you actually got new love coming in as well. So that's possibly why someone's trying to hold on to you, because they know that you got new love coming in. Someone that's interested in you. And it's also, you have generational wealth. So this is amazing wealth that you have coming in. This is like sudden wealth. And this is also very intuitive energy. So you might be very intuitive. This could be that you are this high priestess. Someone that could have one of the clairs, like clairvoyance or clairsentience and all those different clairs. So you've got definitely psychic kind of gifts. So you can actually trust your intuition as well with this person if they come rushing in. Really trust and feel the vibration, because if they feel like they're off or there's something not quite right, then you can trust that intuition that you're feeling. Nine of Pentacles. Please let me know what you think about this new setup. I'm kind of not too sure about it. It's kind of still growing on me, but it's also kind of good because I'm saving my energy, I guess. That's what I figured it might be. Oh, wow. Gee, this is amazing. This is really cool. So this is the distant past. So you'll become very independent. This is actually, you know, you're very abundant on your own. Somebody here has rejected a love offer that you've tried to give somebody. They haven't been ready to receive it, and they've been focused on the past, focused on the lack, and actually just really stubborn and haven't really given. So this is actually really beautiful, that the confirmation for this is, this card I actually put right in the middle and it still came out again. So it's actually, you're going from the 9 to the 10. So this is actual major abundance. This is single, but this is also going into material wealth with like a relationship here. And this is not only is it new love, but it's passionate new beginning. This is amazing. Look at that. That is so beautiful. So in the distant past, you've manifested this. So in the distant past, you've been single, but you're actually manifesting this new love to come in. So maybe it's not quite here yet, but it could be as well. But it looks like, wow, look at that. Distant past, that's a clarification. So maybe it's that in the distant past someone's rejected your offer and now you've decided to manifest something new. So this Knight of Pentacles, one that we showed you before, this is actually a relationship. Union, a loving, healing relationship. This is actually, wow, that is amazing. That is, oh God, that's so cool. So there's somebody that really takes their time, they're methodical, they're slow moving, and this is actually a relationship. Somebody that's come in that is actually really, this is like a divine match, divine union. So two people coming together, soulmates, and this is actually working together as well. So two people that can work together, and it could be someone you could either be working with, or you could have met them at work. This is actually speaking your truth as well, seeing the truth of things really, and actually making a decision what you really want. So this is actually, looks like you're manifesting this beautiful, loving relationship where you can work together, and this is actually speaking your truth and seeing this truth of things as well. So there's somebody that takes their time, is methodical, and would love to come and get to know you really well. So this here is what your thoughts are about. So remaining stuck in your head, needing to make a decision, remaining trapped. So it's possibly about this person that's rejected your offer in the past. This person, they have kept you stuck. You know, they've rejected your offer, but you keep going on, you keep kind of thinking about them, and it's almost like it's a karmic lesson where you've had to let things go. So once you decide to let this go, this person that rejected you, you're going to have this passionate new beginning. This is a passionate new beginning, and things are moving fast. There's messages that are going to come in really quickly, especially from this to one union. So it looks like some sort of union here, but you have to make a decision to cut out what is not serving you and get out of your head as well. So whatever you're thinking about, it's time for you to move forward from that. So this is this wounded warrior for the future that's coming up, where you're feeling a bit trapped. So you've had some heartbreak, so you're still healing from this heartbreak, and you're still feeling quite wounded. So once you recover from this and heal from this, you need to make a decision, because this is you with this blindfold on, where you're still stuck at a crossroad. So being wounded from this heartbreak has kept you stuck, and it's like this self-imposed prison again here. So needing to do some healing to move forward and actually make a decision what you want for the future. And this, because you have been quite emotional as well. This is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but you don't have to be. More that you've been emotional over the situation where you've been wounded. So once you move forward from that, you're going to get equal give and take. This was a divine masculine. It could be Aries, someone that's very stable, someone that, maybe it's like fame and fortune as well. So maybe because you're above the competition, this is also you standing out. Maybe you could have a platform where others are noticing you, and this is also happiness and joy. This is like joy of a child. It could be children as well involved, and it's like this person wants to come in and give stability. That this is like a blessing as well. So like it's like spirit is blessing you with this equal give and take. So it's someone that wants to come and balance the scales and actually give you equality and a beautiful, loving sort of future here. After you heal from this wounding. So this is your fears. You're fearing the swiftness of something happening. This could be with a work situation. So maybe you're kind of worried that things are moving too fast. And this could also be with somebody that is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But they also could be just someone that's emotionally disconnected. Somebody that is a little bit cold and uncaring. They're just not. They're more logical than they are emotional. So maybe you're worried about the pace of something moving. This could be you as well, that you are having to set strong boundaries, because this is Libra energy as well, masculine energy. This is moving forward in calmer waters. So maybe you're fearing having to move forward. You're fearing, that maybe you're worried about change. But this is actually going into calmer waters. This could be with a work situation where maybe you're kind of moving to a different job or some sort of different maybe area, moving house. This is also union. So you really are sort of a bit worried about this new beginning, a bit worried about the speed of things, and that maybe it's moving a bit fast for you and it's got you a little bit worried. But it looks like you're going into calmer waters, and this is some sort of union here. Possibly it could be with this person. This could be somebody that actually would like to work with you, who has seen you, has noticed you, and they're wanting to kind of take things a bit, fast, and so you're a little bit worried about maybe the speed of things. So this is how others see you. It's as if they think you're watching them. Maybe that you're so intuitive, they're worried that you're watching them, that you know everything about them. They also see that you're carrying a lot, so you're trying to do a lot of things. Maybe you need to kind of delegate or give some, ask for help somewhere. This is also like anxiety, so maybe they're seeing that you're feeling a lot of anxiety, sleepless nights, you're having a difficult time here, especially with this load that you're carrying. So possibly this could be with a work situation. Maybe someone is seeing how hard you work and they want to come and kind of ease things for you, ease your burdens. Maybe this is somebody at work that's watching you. Maybe you're worried. Maybe someone at work is worried that you're watching them. But this is also you kind of going on starting a new cycle here. So maybe it's that you're watching. Someone's watching that you are starting a new cycle. This person is wanting to come in and be, someone stable for you. They see that you're maybe moving into this new cycle and they're wanting to come in and maybe they're the ones that are watching you actually, so they want to come in and speak to you. So maybe it's that you're speaking your truth, and like other people see that you speak your truth, and they're coming in to maybe speak some truth to you and give this coin to you to maybe start some sort of new job or business idea. Because how we have this is like a pay rise. This is like a new job. Someone's coming in to with their coin to maybe offer some sort of work situation. So this Knight of Swords here, this is you having sleepless nights, going over in your head and waking up in the night. So this is not 8 to 9, so this is definitely that you are really stuck in your head. This is a self-imposed prison where you need to speak some truth to somebody, cut yourself free, take off the blindfold and make a decision what you really want. It looks like there's something that you're worried about that's hidden. Maybe you're worried about something that you are not aware of what the truth is. You know, this is Pisces energy as well, an air sign. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So this is actually you needing to speak your truth to somebody, and it looks like you're worried maybe about some stuff that's hidden here. Because this is actually what this reading is about as well. So it's like maybe you've got sleepless nights because you think you're worried about what's hidden from you. Maybe you're hoping that things can be revealed to you, that the truth can come out, but it's like you need to have closure for yourself. You need to choose, for yourself what you really want. Do you want to remain in the situation where you're got a lot of anxiety and like sleepless nights, or do you want to cut yourself free, see the truth of things and cut out what's not serving you? So this is the outcome here. This is a beautiful soulmate. Could be also inner child healing, because also we have this Hermit card, which is going within and doing some healing, having time out and really just focusing on healing. Once you heal, you start to shine as well. So you become a mentor. You might be a mentor already for others, that you sort of help others to move forward. There also is like a choice in love. So it looks like there could be a new lover. This could be a new soulmate that's coming in. They could be a Virgo or a Gemini. They don't have to be though, but this also could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius or Aries. Or this could be that you are really shining. This is actually manifesting energy. So this could be somebody that's a soulmate that's coming in for you, or you could be embodying this energy where you can manifest and actually shine. But this is actually a union. This is this divine counterpart union that's coming forward, and it's celebrations as well. And this is also rewards, so beautiful rewards coming in, a positive news cycle. So this is the outcome here. This looks pretty awesome to me for Libra. So really happy for you, Libra. One more thing. So Blue Heron, this is actually about standing up for what you believe in and, making decisions. And it doesn't matter, this is actually not worrying about other people's judgment or disapproval. This is actually making your own decisions. So sometimes I'll see the Blue Heron flying around as well. And this is actually manifestation. So you really are manifesting at the moment. This is like sexual energy as well, it looks like. So it's actually energy, that's really like creation energy, because it's, looking at this card, and it's also with the heart and the mind. So be careful what you're thinking about, and also manifesting from the heart as well. So trusting your intuition, maybe also doing a bit of meditation. So this is actually a beautiful card about meditation, because you can connect with your spirit. Spirit guides a lot easier when you meditate. So take time out, 5 to 10 minutes a day, just to go into quiet space and manifest. So very cool. Bye.